Well, Germany didn't offer much, but then we offered them this, a pretty free header. 1-0 it was to Germany, and that's the way it stayed. And we've seen rather too much of this in our time, haven't we? Germans celebrating at Wembley. Oh, do stop it, please. Ian Wright, I'm descending slightly into despondency. Are you sharing my feelings?
Not really, Aid. You know, we've qualified. You know, he's trying to find players. I think we've found Andros Townsend out of all of this, especially with the last couple of World Cup qualifying games. I think Joe Hart as well today. I think he made some saves that made people realise he is our #1. Hopefully he'll get himself back in the Manchester City side. He has got to watch out for that coming off the line. He's like a fly with a blue light. He can't stop himself. And so, you know, once he does that, but other than that, I think that, you know, I mean, we've just got to be positive now going into Denmark.
Okay. You must be very happy with your side. You've been an under-strength side and still beat us 1-0. Grind out another boring 1-0 win here. You must be ashamed of yourself.
That's how we are, boring. Successful.
Boring and successful.
Yeah, no. I mean, it was not a great performance from our side, but it was enough to win today. Yeah, it was a friendly match like it is sometimes, you know, but I think there's a lot of space to improve also for our team.
Really?
Yeah, because it was not the first team, and you could see there were many players who were fighting for the position. I was quite impressed of Sidney Sam when he came in. He done a really good job, a good impact on the team, created some good chances, had some good movements on the ball. So players like him, they done really well.
So would the German fans expect a World Cup win in Brazil? Because with respect, you haven't won anything since '96 here, and you always win at Wembley anyway. So that was kind of a given. I mean, there will be a kind of a national panic a bit that you could go to another finals and fall short at the final hurdle.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully not. Hopefully we go to the final and we can win it. But we have to do it step by step. We know our strength at the moment. We have a good team, but at the same time we know that it's really difficult to win a tournament away from Europe. I think never a European team won away from Europe. So we know this, and this tournament is a really difficult tournament away in South America, and it's a long journey to reach the final or even win it.
Well, Herr Ballack says Germany can improve. What does that say about the English then, mate?
Well, I mean, it was a mixed bag tonight for me. I think we created something better second half. First half, I thought we were disjointed. Midfield wasn't quite right. Didn't create an awful lot. It was very spread out. We gave a bad goal away from the corner, which defensive coaches will be looking at. Smalling picking Mertesacker up. The first cross comes in, it gets cleared off as it comes back in. Not tight enough. Out jump. To be fair, he is 6'7" or whatever he is, and it's a good header. But you've just got to pick up now, get really touch tight, and don't get beat in front of you. In the end, he jumps over the pair of them. I think cleverly gets in the way. And as the ball comes in, nobody on the line. So it was a poor defensive goal. But they didn't create an awful lot, the Germans, over the 90 minutes. A bit second half on the breakaways, but so you can argue all night long saying it was a class step up in class against the Germans and against Chile, and I think they performed well in qualification, but I think they've just fallen a bit short and seem a bit lost these last couple of games.
But not for the first time. Andros Townsend, it turns out, hasn't learnt the fine art of underperforming for England. He just plays to the top of his game and plays without fear.
He gets the ball and he does what he does at his club. He gets the ball and he tries to run at people. He's trying to create something. So as a forward, you know that I'm going to try and get in the box with him because he is trying to get to the line, trying to get something going. Even here, he turns that way, then he goes back towards the goal, step over, past him, and he's trying to get that in the box. So he's always trying to get this one, cuts it, this is where he's at the post, I think this one. He's coming and he's hit it really well, beat the keeper off the post. It's just unlucky. But you know, he's positive, Aid, and that's what you want. That's what you want from him.
Chance, anyway.
Absolutely taking his chance, and you know, they're showing Daniel Sturridge there. But I think he has another run here. He comes inside, he plays this one to Henderson. Henderson, this is a great pass from Henderson. Super pass. Daniel Sturridge trying to take it with the left foot, where it's Henderson's had to get that through with pace.
Yeah.
He's never going to be able to control that with his left foot and get the shot off. But you know, that's another thing with Daniel there. That's the kind of things that's going to happen to him because he might play in games, but you don't get a chance for ages, and that is the one what you get. That's the one you have to take.
Are those two going to cause oppositions a problem in the World Cup, or can they be dealt with? Take Andros Townsend first. He's difficult to deal with. He runs straight at you, straight past you. He's got all that confidence. Are we right to be excited by him, Michael?
Yeah, absolutely, and he made a difference. You know, when he was on the ball, there was always danger. You could feel it. But one is too less, you know, up front. There was far too less pressure, even without the ball. Sometimes, you know, when you lose the ball, I couldn't see that they change the pace. Sometimes, you know, when you chase the ball, you have to chase it as a team, and that was far too less on this level, in my opinion, from an England side, especially at home. You know, when you're 1-0 down, you have to step up a little bit, you know, getting forward a little bit as a team, put Germany more under pressure, because Germany done not a lot today. You know, there was a chance to put them, and we could see it. When they done it for a few seconds, they created a chance, but it was far too less.
So all the greats, even Barcelona or something, are great without the ball, aren't they? And that's what England have got to learn.
You've got to be good without the ball, because you're going to be in a World Cup. There's lots of times against a better side you're not going to have the ball, so you've got to win it back early.
OK, we'll have a look at another positive. Surely Joe Hart had a decent game, but meanwhile, spare a thought for the managers. The man in the artfully knotted scarf will be happy. As for Roy, his hands clasped in